you who may not realize it yet, I really enjoy Funko Pops. I think they're really cool. I think they're a really nice little cost-effective way to kind of have something of like a certain TV show or video game or superhero or anything like that. Kind of like a cheap statue that you can kind of have in your home, put on a shelf. They don't really take up a lot of space. You know, they look really cool, very minimal detail. A lot of people like them, a lot of people collect them, I myself included. In this video, I want to talk about some Funko Pops that haven't been announced or might never come out that I feel like they should come out, and there are some very fun ones. But before we get started, let me know in the comment section below any Funko Pops that haven't been announced that you would like to see, and while you're scrolling down there, make sure you leave a thumbs up on the video. Let's get this video to at least 15 likes. I want to get to 15 likes, so let's try and get there. But yeah, with all that out of the way, there are quite a few Funko Pop ideas that I have here. Some of them are for video games, for TV shows, for movies, and I would really just love to see them come out. Some of them have a better chance of coming out than others, but it's all fantasy. They're all just ones that I would really like to see come out, so I don't know. We're just going to get started here, and I'm throwing a big one out here for our first one. I want to see Funko Pops for the Joker movie. The Joker movie came out in 2019, and ever since then, I have seen tons of fan art ideas for Funko Pops. The one that I've seen the most often is the Joker on the stairs with his arms outstretched. I've seen that one a lot, and yet there has been no announcement of any line of Joker Funko Pops coming out. There has not even been a tease of it, and I don't know if it's like a issue with like marketing or like getting the rights to it or something like that, or I don't know if they feel like the movie was too dark to make Funko Pops of. I mean, they make horror movie Funko Pops. They made Funko Pops of friggin' Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Pennywise the Dancing Clown, Chucky, like all these different horror icon Funko Pops, and yet they think this movie, the Joker, is a little bit too hot to make a Funko Pop of. There were just so many great, like, moments from that movie and different outfits from that movie. I've seen the Joker on the stairs. I've seen regular Joker. I've seen Joker kind of like dancing on the stage on like Murray Tonight. I've seen Joker when he's like spinning his sign around. They all look amazing, but the problem is they're all either custom made or they're just concept arts, which I don't want them to just be customs. I don't want them to just be concept arts. I want it to be real. I want to be able to have a Joker, a Joaquin Phoenix Joker on my shelf. It was a great movie. I liked it. I watched it quite a few times. It really makes me think, and it makes a lot of other people think too, but it makes me think specifically, why do they not have Funko Pops of it? I think it would be really great. I don't know if it is a brand issue or if they feel like they wouldn't sell a lot, but I personally would definitely be in the market specifically for a Joker Funko Pop of him like dancing down the stairs. I feel like that would be the must buy for me personally. Alright, so the next two I'm actually going to group together. These are two Fortnite ones that I would like to see. Now I don't play Fortnite, but I do kind of keep up with it a little bit. One of the main things I like to keep up with are the live events, and I will say one of my favorite live events that I've ever watched of Fortnite was the Mech versus the Monster, the Polar Peak Monster, which are two Funko Pops I would love to see. I would love to see one of, what was it, the Cuddle Team leader, like, mech. It had like a bear head, like a dinosaur arm, a burger leg, you know, tomato legs, stuff like that. I would love to see a Funko Pop of that, and then I would love to see one of the Polar Peak Monster, because I thought that was a really cool moment. It looked really great. You could do it as like it's like how they have the movie moments, where it's like the Funko Pops like set up on a little display for movie moments. I would like to see something like that with the battle between the mech and the monster, or you could just do them as individuals. Make them slightly bigger, like the Andre the Giant Funko Pop, or like the Snuffles or Snowball from Rick and Morty, how it's just like slightly bigger. I don't know if I can get a shot of it. It's right up there, very far like out of shot, but make them kind of like around that size, or if you even want to go bigger, make them like the 10-inch, like the bigger ones where they're in like the super big boxes. Maybe do a version of that and do a regular version. but they're just two really cool ones from a really fun moment in Fortnite that I think a lot of people would want to see. I personally would like to see it, but, you know, who knows? Maybe that's just a personal one. Maybe you guys aren't really interested in that. Maybe you didn't have fun with that live event, but I personally would like to see that one come at some point in the future. The next three I'm going to group together because they are the main characters of their TV show. I want to see Funko Pops of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Ed, Edd n Eddy was my favorite cartoon growing up. I still watch it a lot. I have season 1, like, somewhere around here. Yeah, season 1. I got this at Walmart. I have the entire first season. I'm planning at some point to try and get all of the seasons. I know it's supposed to be, the entire series is supposed to be on HBO Max, but, you know, I'd rather not sign up for a streaming service. I'd rather just have the entire thing, like, in my collection. That way, like, what if I'm a place with no internet and I can't get onto HBO Max? I can just pop in the DVD and I can watch it there. But yeah, Ed and Eddy, I've seen some concept arts of what they would look like. I think they look really, really cool. And not just Ed, Edd n Eddy. I want to see the whole cast of Ed, Edd n Eddy characters. I want a Plank Funko Pop. When are we going to get a Plank Funko Pop? When are we going to get the Cankers? Rolf, Sarah, Jimmy, Kevin, all of them. I want to see all of them. We can even get a chase version of Johnny 2x4 with Plank. We can get a chase version of him as Captain Melonhead. You want a Captain Melonhead Funko Pop? I know I do. I would love to see the entire cast of Ed, Edd n Eddy in Funko Pop form. I would have an entirely separate shelf just for the Ed, Edd n Eddy ones. I feel like those would be instantly, boom, instantly in my collection if they were real. Alright, the next thing is for something that's a little bit more recent, but I feel like would be really cool, and I honestly feel like is going to be coming out sometime in the future. I just want it right now. So Hello Neighbor. I love Hello Neighbor. It's one of my favorite like indie games that has become super popular. I have a couple of Funko Pops here on my gaming shelf. I don't know if you can see them back there. They're hidden behind the thing. You can kind of see one of them through like the 0 or the circle in the PlayStation logo. Either way, I have a couple of them. But the newest game, Hello Guest, or Hello Neighbor 2, has come out with their, like, alphas, and the character design for the guest looks amazing. I think it looks great. It's like the neighbor dressed up as, like, a killer crow guy who's kidnapping kids. I think it looks awesome, and I would love to see a Funko Pop of that. He's got the long beak, and he's got, like, the bag on his back. I think it looks really cool, and, yeah, I just think it's a really nice character design. While I'm at it, I would like to see them revisit the first game of Hello Neighbor and create a Funko Pop of like the character that we play as. I don't remember what his name is, but like he's kind of got like a long head. He's wearing like a yellow shirt and like a red shirt underneath it. I would like to see them do a Funko Pop of him, just because like we got the neighbor. Of course, the neighbor is going to be the main character, but we are also one of the main characters in that game, so I feel like we should have a Funko Pop of that guy as well. But yeah, Hello Guest, the Crow Man, the Guest, whatever you want to call him, I would love to see a Funko Pop of that sometime in the future, which I'm certain that's one of the ones that I would definitely see them doing. Alright, these next ones are ones where I kind of came up with at the last second, but I also thought, like, how has Funko not come up with these at this point? They're Toy Story ones. And obviously with the release of Toy Story 4, we've gotten quite a few Funko Pops of Toy Story recently, but I feel like we should revisit Toy Story 2, because there's a couple of Funko Pops that I feel like they should definitely come out with. And they are Stinky Pete, which we have not gotten a Stinky Pete Funko Pop. I even looked it up. I looked up all these just to make sure. Stinky Pete. I would love to see a Stinky Pete Funko Pop. I think that would be really, really great. Al from Al's Toy Barn, and I want two different versions. Everybody wants Al in the chicken suit. That's what he's known for. So I feel like the regular version should be the chicken suit Al from Al's Toy Barn, and the chase version should be him in his business outfit with the bag that he's carrying. And you know the moment from Toy Story 2 where he like slides out of his office and Buzz sees Rex's tail sticking out of the bag, lets him know that they're in the bag? That should be included in that version of the Funko Pop, of the Chase Funko Pop, is Al with the bag hanging down and Rex's tail hanging out of the back, because that's an iconic moment from Toy Story 2 that would definitely make people think, oh yeah, that's what that moment's talking about through this Funko Pop. And obviously you got Al dressed as the Chicken Man. Everyone knows him as Al from Al's Toy Barn, where he dresses as the Chicken Man. So I feel like that should be the regular version. And then owl with the bag with Rex's tail, and it should be the regular version. And actually, I just thought of two other ones from Toy Story that they should come out with: Sid and Andy. How have we not gotten an Andy Funko Pop? I mean, we've seen, they're doing, recently they announced like the 40-year-old virgin, and like one of the Funko Pops is him holding an action figure. What if they did something with an Andy Funko Pop where he's holding like Buzz or Woody or both? That could be great. And then we have Sid where he could be holding just like destroyed dolls that he did stuff to, or maybe he's holding the rocket that he attaches to Buzz. I feel like those would be really, really cool ones. All of these would be really great. Yeah, there are just some that kind of came to mind. Obviously, some of those there at the end just sprung to mind. But they're all ones that have not been announced or haven't come out yet that I would really love to see in the future. But, you know, Funko has a lot of stuff come out, so just keep fingers crossed that someday, we will hopefully see these Funko Pops come to life. Fingers crossed.